When we design with nature, we create spaces that heal, breathe, and belong. We shape the spaces we live in, and they shape us. Designing with nature shapes us gently, wisely, and well.
Everything revolves around the nature. I believe nature is something that we have come from and will dissolve into it. Hi, I'm architect Prerna. I am co-founder and chief designer of Studio Artistry.
Hi, this is Badrinath Kaleru. I'm co-founder and principal architect at Studio Artistry. We are a practice based out of Chandigarh. I think nature is probably it's very fragile in the sense that how everything exists, coexists, and blends into it. And probably architecture is a very strong intervention with the nature. And when we create something, and once the nature gets disturbed, it would realign itself. And within the process of what we call as geopathic stress these days, what we call as vastu, what we call as different forms of energy, and sometimes is only modulating, you're actually modulating the basic cosmic energy. I think for as architects, when we get to work on buildings, the most important thing is that how do we actually allow nature to penetrate into the building, not just in terms of elements of nature, but as in like the existence that is there around. A rightly designed building would also tell you where is east, where is the light coming from, where is it the sun setting up, how the light is moving throughout the day. The small little elements of how a wind flows through a building, or how light enters a building, or how you can look through the nature around from this building are simple but yet the most important elements that connect us to nature.
The very geometry of a biomorphic architecture itself is very comforting to our all emotions and sense. It creates a very different type of etheric space.
It would be a time where like buildings can grow, buildings can breathe, buildings can probably be not buildings but built beings. 50 years from now, probably we won't be discussing what is biophilic design, because that would be the basis of how buildings are made. So that's why when we walked into this space where it was still under construction, so that's when we felt this tree which we're trying to protect, which is in the center of it, because there was so much of reflection that was coming off from the solid white block where the direct sun is hitting into it. Take this inspiration as if the tree has grown on top of it, and then it forms this beautiful facade. How this gentle continuous structure cuts off the glare at several points. This building has been a LEED Platinum certified building, so we are responsible for the environmental friendly. So we had a very conscious choice about choosing the materials in terms of recyclable materials that can be more energy efficient or water efficient. So all the fixtures have been water efficient, and even the glasses that has been used would keep away about most of the heat away, because we are working with a much lesser U value compared to standard glasses. And in terms of energy generation, we almost generate about 60% of our annual energy through our own solar panels.
Ribbon House has been one of the most challenging, most impactful, and I would say most touching project to me. If you've been inside the house, you've seen the staircase is very, very, very amazing. It was casted with the cantilevered structures balancing through a center pilatus and support system. And walking through those staircase with the skylight above is the maximum and the most dramatic feeling in the house. The ribbons were positioned to have a visual eccentricity and the light and shadow, and to, somewhere vertically, somewhere horizontally block the lights. a lot of directional things have been thought, but it was majorly how the extent of contribution can be done to a RCC-based structure.
There's one saying which actually always stays with me. Talks about how we create buildings and then buildings create us. Every line we draw on a blueprint shapes how we live with the land, design in harmony, and the land gives back. True architecture doesn't fight nature. It flows with it, breathes with it, and grows from it.